Good day everyone. We are Group 5 of CDI 108, reporting of Chapter 1, Technical English 1, Legal Forms. Introduction.
Introduction. In technical writing course is not only the study of words from forms and function in a sentence but is also putting words together into sentence into the paragraph so that one will able to express. Ka mag-construct ng sentence dito sa technical writing course para sa ganun yung mga ideas na gusto mo ay ma-express mo ng buo kasi once na maganda naman yung idea na gusto mo iparating pero mali yung mga words na ginamit mo sa pag-compose ng sentence, mami-misinterpret yun ng reader mo. Next na pre. Writing. Reporter writing ba yan? Report writing. Writing, most invisible skill. Sa ano? Saan yan? Reporter writing pre. Kasama na yun dyan eh. Dyan. Fundamentals of reporting writing. Report writing in the creation of a structured document that precisely describe and examine an event of occurrence. Report writing is short, sharp, and written for a specific audience and purposes. Sa reporting writing, report is a document na short. Kailangan kapag gumawa ka ng report, hindi ganun kahaba. Hindi mo naman kailangan gumawa ng report na sobrang haba. Dapat yung gagawin mong report hindi ganun kahaba. Hindi ganun kahaba, hindi ganun kaikli. Dapat din yung gagawin mong report ay may particular audience na pagbibigyan mo ng report na ginagawa mo. Doon muna pre, police report. It is a chronological of step-by-step account of incident that is transferred in a given time. It may be written or oral. Prepared anyone in the department from chief of the patrolman, a document that details all of the facts, circumstance, and timeline of events surrounding in an incident. Dito naman po sa police report. Ito hindi naman to basta-basta report lang. Pag sinabing police report, ito yung report na chronological order o step-by-step process. Kahit anong posisyon mo, gagawaan ng report or police report na may proseso na sinusunod. Next na pre. Next. Importance of purpose of police reporting. to serve as official document and permanent record of an incident in the community, serve as records for police administration in planning, directing, and organizing the unit's duties and function, to compel the statistical information and identify problem in the community, to facilitate investigation, prepare and define court case including prosecution of the criminals, could be a base for a research, to identify training needs of the members of PNP, reflect the competence and personality of the police written regarding his written work promotion. Dito naman po sa important ng police report, una, to serve as official document and permanent record. Dahil permanenteng record siya, magagamit natin siya in the future para malaman yung mga nangyari at nangyayari sa komunidad na nasasakupan natin. Yung police report, next pre. Pa-next nga ako, pre. Okay, dyan na lang. Yung sa police report din ay nagiging guidelines ng mga police officer para maging maayos yung mga plano at gagawin ng mga police officer. Pangatlo, tulad din sa una, dito natin nalalaman yung mga data sa community natin. Dito natin na-recognize yung mga common problem ng community natin. Accurate and specific accuracy is one of the initial qualities of police report. Writing literally accuracy means in exact conformity to the fact or less. Use a specific word and can conveying ideas. The report must be detailed. Dito na po sa accurate and specific, dapat walang malinaw words kasi isang maling word lang pwedeng ma-mislead mo o ma-misinterpret ng reader mo. Kaya dapat yung gagawin mong report ay maayos. Kailangan gumagamit ng mga specific word na angkop lamang dun sa gusto mong sabihin para mas madaling maintindihan ng reader mo. Next pre. Brief and conciseness. Police report should be brief and concise. Elimination of unnecessary words. Most sentence police report are 12 to 15 words. Avoid redundant ideas. Sa brief and concise po, dapat yung gagawin mong report ay maikli pero kompleto. Dapat gano'n lang. Next pre. Clear and completeness. Police report should be clear and complete. Your report must answer 5 words within 1 hour. Ganun babasa doon. Clear and complete. Dapat yung gagawin mong report ay malinaw at kompleto para maintindihan agad ng mambabasa mo. At para magawa mo to, you should use appropriate word. Kailangan yung gagawin mong report ay sinasagot ng within or ano nga ba yung who, what, where, when, why, and how. Factual and objectives. The report contain only fact, not the report must be based on facts to is a thing that has actually happened or that's really true. You must always remember that there are always two sides of every story of the both sides of right or to be hold. You must to be influenced by emotion, personal prejudice, or opinion. Sa factual and objectives, once na gumawa ka ng report, dapat na-focus ka lang dun sa facts na meaning na hindi nakabase ang report mo sa sabi-sabi o sa mga naririnig mo lang. And and even your personal opinion, dapat sinasantabi mo para sa mga achieve mo yung pagiging pangkwalin. Objective ng report mo, dapat nakapokus ka lang doon sa mga facts. Next, pre. Well organized and grammatically correct. Follow the standard format. Must be a chronological order in reading of facts. Use official font style, which Arial font size is 12. Use format, spacing, and margin. So we'll organize. Tulad sa introduction, dapat napakahalaga na hindi ka magkamali kasi bawat word na gagamitin mo ay mahalaga. Margins, kahit yung mga punctuation marks mo, dapat in-observe mo kasi once na magkamali ka, mamimisinterpret yun ng readers mo.
Strategies in writing good report. Check or recheck first whether notes on gathered facts are already complete and organized. If notes on gathered facts are insufficient, go back in the process of gathering more facts related to the situations. Make an outline of the report basing from completely gathered facts. Use the chronological order of writing and presenting facts and ideas in the written report. The outline of the report should basically answer the 5 W's and 1 H. Prepare a report that could either be simple, brief, complex, or in memorandum form depending on guide format. Kailangan daw ito yung mga strategy ng mga paggawa ng writing good report, yung re-check yung mga nag-gather nilang information kung kumpleto na ba, basta paulit-ulit nilang chine-check yung kanilang report. At yung sumasagot sila sa katanungan ng 5 W's in 1 H, yung who, what, where, when, why, and how. Type of report writers. Authors who write without thinking are those who do not bother to gather facts and info to support the written reports. They are those who not keep in observing and gathering facts to supplement the written reports. Ito daw yung mga hindi na chine-check yung mga ginawa nilang reports na nagawa nilang mga nagawa nilang report. Hindi na sila nag-observe ng ibang detalye para suportahan yung sarili nilang report. Kumbaga sila yung mga pabaya sa mga report. Writers who write and think at the same time. These are those writers to gather information and facts and put them into their work. In addition, they review and verify their work, but they are in a hurry to write. Therefore, the gathered information are not properly documented. Ito yung mga hindi nagmamadali at hindi masyadong tinutuon ng pansin yung kanilang report. Kung yun, para suportahan din yung kanilang report. Kaya pagdating sa kailangan na hindi pa ito properly documented, hindi pa ready. The writer who think first and write afterwards. These writers are those who gather specific data, facts, and evidences carefully before they write, and they are keen in observing and gathering information to back up their report. These are the writers who present reports that are free from biases, prejudice, subjectivity, and errors in any form. And thus, they submit reports with branded exact accuracy. Ito yung mga the best police na nag-iisip muna bago sila gumawa ng susunod na move. At hindi sila sumasang-ayon sa mga haka-haka o sa mga sabi-sabi lang. Inalakap nila yung mga konektado lang dun sa kanilang nalakap na informasyon. At kapag nag-submit sila ng kanilang report ay 100% accuracy. Fundamental styles of report writing. Perspective refers to the point of view from which the investigator present the findings of his report based on gathered evidence. Perspective daw, ang point Ang point of view ng isang investigator daw para makita o malakap ng katotohanan, nalakap galing sa mga ebidensya. Yan, nalakap tungkol lang to sa mga nakita o nalakap niya ebidensya. Selection of information relates to the gathered data in connection with how the writer presents these reports. Dito daw dapat marunong kang mag-select o mag-choose ng ng tama at pagkakasunod-sunod sa mga una mong nalakap na impormasyon. Organization is the process of how a report is put together after the specific details of facts have been gathered. Ito yung pag nalakap na nasama-sama mo na lahat. Ito na yung isasama-sama mo lahat yung mga report mo, yung tamang pagkasunod-sunod ng mga nalakap mong informasyon na katotohanan lang. Basic requirements of police report. The 5 Ws in 1H are the most important question that an investigator must take into consideration. 5 Ws in 1H daw yung the most important na sumasagot sa katanungan ng police blotter. Number 1 who. This question answer all about the persons involved in the investigation, the complete and correct names and their exact addresses and contact number. Ito daw yung sumasagot sa katanungan na who, na sino, at tao, anong pangalan, sinong pangalan, saan nakatira, anong contact number. Tinutukoy dito yung tao na nag-commit o yung biktima. Example question, who is the culprit, who are the victim, who is the aggravated party, who are the witnesses, who are the complainants, who discovered the crime, and many more. 2. What? These questions answer about what offenses are committed, what kind of evidence was retrieved, what properties are stolen, and what are the possible motives of the crime. Ito daw yung sumasagot sa katanungan ng what. Ano? Ano yan, ano?
May konti, kumpiskado ng mga cellphone.
Kailangan mapakita dito yung crime ng suspect na nangyari, kung ano yung dahilan. Yun, kung ano yung mga dahilan na posibleng nangyari sa crime sa lugar na yun. Kung ano yung motibo ng crime, ba't niya nagawa yun. Yan. Example questions, what law was violated? What did the suspect do to the victim? What was the motive of the crime? What are the elements of the crime? And many more. 3. Where? These questions answer about the geographical location of the crime scene, the property of the evidence that are related to the incidents. Ito yung sumasagot sa katanungan ng where o bakit, kung saan where o saan. Kung saan tinutukoy na nangyari yung crime scene at yung mga at saan natagpuan yung mga property evidence na related doon sa insidente. Where was the crime committed? Where did the crime take place? W. Where is the suspect now? Where are the evidence of the crime? And many more. Pang-apat, when. This question answer about the exact time and date when the offense was committed, the properties found in the suspect apprehended. Ito yung tumutukoy sa katanungan ng when, kailan nangyari yung krimen, anong exact time na exact time na nakomit yung crime. So yun, kailan nangyari. Example questions. When was the exact time that the crime was committed? What did the crime happen? What was the body of the crime recovered? When was the suspect arrested? When did the police arrive? And many more. 5. Why? This question answer about the objects or desire which motivated the offense or the crime. Ito yung sumasagot sa katanungan na why, bakit niya nagawa yung gantong krimen, bakit niya nagawa yung sa biktima, yung ganun. Example questions. And why did the suspect commit the crime? Why did the witness report the crime? Why did the suspect attack the victims? Why did you not report the crime? And many more. And the last, how. This question answers the general manner on which the crime was committed. Example questions. How was the offense or the crime committed? How did the policeman respond? How was it reported? How much money was stolen? And many more. Sumasagot sa katanungan ng how, paano. Paano nangyari yung krimen? Paano nagsimula? Paano niya nagawa? Yan. In chapter 2 na i-report ni Kenneth Policarpio.
Chapter 2. Classes, categories, and types of reports. Classes of reports. Number 1, technical report. These are reports dealing with technically specialized subjects. Number 2, problem determining reports. These are written reports identifying the existence and causes of certain problems. Ito yung report na hinahanap nila yung existence sa cause ng isang problem. Halimbawa, causes of juvenile delinquency, causes of drug addiction, and causes of human trafficking. Number 3, problem solution reports. These are written reports identifying the processes and solution of certain problem. Kung sa isa, hinahanap dito yung cause ng isang problema, dito naman hinahanapan ng solusyon. Halimbawa dito, preventing measures against juvenile delinquency and causes of drug addiction and causes of human trafficking. Hinahanap dito yung solusyon sa isang problema. Number 4, fact-finding reports. These are written reports on the methods of logical gathering and presentation of data. Yung mga nag-gather mo na information that puro facts lang siya. Halimbawa dito, yung terrorism, drug trafficking, and human trafficking. 5, performance reports. These are reports referring to information on the status of an activity or operation within a unit or organization. It's a performance reports. Dito nila nilalagay yung mga activity or operation na ginagawa ng isang unit nila. Halimbawa dito yung sa mga raid. Categories of reports. Operational reports. Ito yung mga report na tungkol sa incidents, investigation, arrest, identification of person, and other miscellaneous reports for routine operation of police organization. Internal business reports. Ito yung mga report na tungkol sa financial personnel, purchase, equipment, and property maintenance, and general correspondence, which are important in the agency or organization management. 3, summary reports. These are reports that are furnished for the necessity of the solution of the crime and accident and other police administration related problems. Kumbaga sa summary report, ano na siya? Okay na lahat, kumbaga furnished na siya. 2, general types of reports. Basic or informal reports. Ito yung kadalasan ginagamit ng isang police officer na report. These are reports that are mostly related with ordinary, miscellaneous incidents, usually in letter or memorandum form. Basically, these reports contain generic format like the heading, address, and the text or the body and name of the writer. Investigative or formal reports. These are reports that cover all the exhaustive narration of facts. These are reports are classified as initial or advanced report. Progress or follow-up and final closing reports. Bantuan ka na.
Specific types of police report. Spot report. This is a written report done within 24 hours after an important incident. This report is written to inform to immediate chief of those higher position of particular occurrence in this command responsibility. Yung spot report daw, ginagawa ang spot report within 24 hours pagkatapos ng insidente. Special report. This is written by a police unit of office based from a directive or instruction from higher police officer. This type of report follows the memorandum format of correspondence. This report should contain the rationale and the action. Rationale is the specification and details related to the problem, and the action is expected action or response of the
Lolo ko
receipt
yung net ko dito, pre.
leader will do after reading reports. Special reports. Kapag meron lang daw particular and work instruction na pinapagawa sa iyo yung higher police officer. Next. Beat inspection report after patrol reports. This is the widely practiced written form communication in a station. These are routine report because the duty beat supervisor submit report daily. Those assigned and beat inspection do the routine check on foot. Will those on patrol sectors use patrol cars? Ito yung madalas na nangyayari o ginagawang report pagkatapos nila mag-conduct ng foot patrol or patrol cars. Wanted person. Using the notice of wanted person, this report is about the person are wanted by the police. Information of wanted person are flashed on local and national television as well post compulsious areas and notice to the public. Yung wanted person daw, ito yung gagawa ka daw ng report kapag may hinahanap ka o huliin kang isang tao. Next. Arrest report. This is a report that documents all the events in arresting a suspect, including personal information, jail booking information about control and release of prisoner, and court proceeding. This report is based on information received, ensuring probable cause for warrant and warrantless arrest. Crime report. Crime report. These are reports after the conclusion from the preliminary investigation that the crimes truly happened. These reports also include the important factors like corpus delicti, suspect description, properties taken, evidence collected, properly damaged victim injuries, and suspect modus operandi. Next. Situation reports. It also known as CTREP is a form of status reporting that provides decision makes and readers a quick understanding of the current situation. It provides a clear, concise understanding of the situation, focusing on meaning or context in additional to facts. Situation report, ito yung uri ng report na kailangan mong sabihin na agad o direktang sabihin na agad kung ano yung sitwasyon mo sa isang lugar. Miscellaneous incident report, also known as MA report. In this is used to document any incident, situation, or circumstance that are not crimes or may not be designated by particular title. The purpose of this report is simply to maintain the integrity of the department reporting system. Ito yung ginagawang report na kahit anong insidente o sitwasyon ay hindi daw krimen. Next. the traffic incident report. This report is written by the officer who investigate the accident. This type report documents all the facts and information about any vehicular accident, whether it is fatal or non-fatal. This also examines the nature of the damage of any property and location of the accident and its cause. Included in this type of report are statement of witness, diagram, and photographs. The investigation report. An investigation report is written to investigate a particular case or crime. This report is important in court proceeding. The prosecutor office can use this is filing of appropriate cases will the court can use in the mirror opens and for determine whether the accused is guilty or innocent. Investigator writes on investigation. Reports to achieve this objective for record leads and prosecution. Ito yung gumagawa ka ng report na may iniimbestiga ka pa na kaso. Yan. Next.
Classification of investigation report, initial or advanced report, is an advanced information on a new, fresh case assigned to an investigator. The data in this report is not yet complete, but it is written and immediately submitted after the preliminary investigation of the case. Dito sa initial or advanced report, dito yung ito yung mga pangunahing report na yung mga basic information. Ito yung mga nakapaloob sa initial or advanced report. Parang para sa akin parang magkaparehas lang sila ng spot report tsaka initial or advanced report. Dito naman sa progress report, this is a written narration of facts developed by investigator in this course of follow investigation. This is a report on subsequent details which are very vital to the case but have not been incorporated in initial report. This report should be submitted with those days after days offer initial report has been submitted and consequently a monthly report. Dito naman sa progress report, kumbaga parang sa sa spot report, doon pa lang yung mga unang impormasyon nandun pa lang sa spot report. Dito sa progress report, dito mo yung dito madadagdagan yung mga unang impormasyon na nakalap mo dito sa progress report. Next. Dito naman sa final report, a complete narration next na. Dito naman sa final report, a complete narration, written narration of facts based from a through investigation of case. This is a result of evaluation, summarization, and analysis of facts and circumstances of the case, and the complete accumulation and collection of data. Dito naman sa final report, dito mo makikita yung kabuuan ng impormasyon na nakalap mo. Kumbaga, dito mo na matutukoy yung magiging kaso niya. Parang dito mo na parang makikita yung magiging hatol ng Kumbaga, malapit ka na sa katotohanan. Andito na yung complete na Next.
Okay, Chapter 3, Police Blotter. A slide na yan. Police Blotter. The General Headquarters of the Philippine National Police issues Circular Number 05 on December 10, 1992, entitled Prescribing a Uniform Police Blotter of the Philippines Police. This circular mandated the different police office and units in the country to follow the said form and usage of police blotter. Dito daw, nung taong 1992, December 10, yung police blotter unang nag-prescribe. At hanggang ngayon, yun, ginagamit siya ngayon at yung police blotter, ginagamit siya kahit saang police station. Ayan. Okay, next. What is police blotter? The manual defined police blotter as a logbook that contains daily registry of all crimes, incident report, official summaries of arrests, and other significant events reported in the police station. At present, the PNP maintains a blotter to facilitate a more efficient electronic blotter system for recording crime incident across the country. It does not only facilitate crime documentation and modernized data storage, but also present accuracy in crime data documentation. Yung police blotter daw, ito yung ibig sabihin ng police blotter ay isang logbook. At nakapaloob dito yung mga pangyayari na inire-report, mga insidente, pag-aresto, at na inire-report sa police station. Meron ding blotter na tinatawag na data blotter kung saan sa computer to nilalagay. Pero pagkatapos bago ma-record sa police blotter ang isang pangyayari, dapat pumirma muna yung isang complainant sa IRF. Okay, next. Within the territories of a police unit, it contains dealing material concerning events for legal and statistical purposes. Police should answer both worldwide and disposition of the case. After daw, dapat pagka ginagamit ang police blotter ng isang officer, the dito yung 5W and 1H para maging narity lahat ng pag-imbestiga. Slide. Procedure for making all entries in police that will be handwritten in a clear, conscious, and simple manner. This answer as far As practicable, the 5 Ws and 1H clarity should be a sacrifice for brevity. Kung is latter daw, kailangan ay written o sabay, malinis paggagawa na maiksi lang at maliwanag. At syempre, papasok nun sa course yun nun, kailangan masagot ko ng 5 Number only facts, opinion, are indeed popular. Pag letter, kung ano yung sinasang complainant, kailangan isulat at hindi kailangan opinion.
Wala signal mate, putol-putol. Wala ka na mate. Bagal signal. Wala mate, mabagal signal.
Okay. Number 3. Nakikita mo na ako, mate?
Oh mate, kita na.
Hello? Okay. Number 3. No erasure shall be made on entries. Correction are made by drawing a horizontal line over such a words of phrase and the actual entry initiated by the police officer making the correction. Sa paggawa ng police blotter, syempre, hindi naman maiiwasan minsan na nagkakamali. Hindi daw pwedeng gumamit ng kahit anong pangbura o eraser. Tanging ang gagamitin lang ay yung isang horizontal line sa ilalim ng words na nagkamali. Then pagkatapos gawin yun, sa next niya, sa i-correct na sentence or word, doon ilalagay yung ang pag-correction doon sa maling sentence. Okay. Number 4, a ballpen with blue and black ink is used for making entries. Hindi daw pwedeng gumamit ng kahit anong kulay ng ink or ballpen sa paggawa ng police blotter. Kailangan lang kulay itim na ballpen. Number 5, misinterpretation of the blotter or any attempt to suppress only information or punishable by clarity. Number 6, all entries must be legibly written in longhand and consecutively numbered. Kailangan daw yung entry number, sunod-sunod, entry number, tapos yung date, time, tsaka yung basta sunod-sunod yung pagkakaano niya sa pag. Mamaya may sample na ipapaano sa paggawa ng police blotter. Okay. Number 7, every page of the blotter shall be consecutively or chronically filled in. No line or space shall be left blank between any two entries. Sa paggawa ng police blotter, kailangan yung information tuloy-tuloy, wala kang iiwanan na space o blanco para halimbawa kasi pag may blanco, pwede itong masingitan ng kahit anong information na developed, reflected in the blotter should be a new entry at the time and day it was reported. A reference to the previous entry number of the case, however, should be made. Sa police blotter, pag may improvement na nangyari o development sa related sa kaso ng na inireklamo ng complainant, i-attach pa rin doon yung mga development, pero panibagong page na at tungkol doon sa previous complaint. 9. During every shift, the duty sergeant, under the supervision of the duty officer or current desk officer, shall sign the letter. At tuwing may police blotter report, kailangan pumirma yung desk officer or yung officer, yung tapos silang pumirma. Slide. May slide ako. Yung next niya, may, ayan. Okay. Units required and accountability of police blotter. Number 1, a police blotter should be maintained by a police station. Ayun. Ang police blotter daw ay kinakailangan na nasa police station lamang. Hindi ito dinadala kung saan man ang operasyon na gagawin ng isang police para doon to gawin. Tanging sa police station lamang ang police blotter. Or number 2, all PNP operating units or division in the Metropolitan Police District, together with the station and substitution, should maintain a separate blotter. No, bawat pera sa ibang yung blotter. The general PNP supply to command reflecting the same as accountable items on their property books. Yung sa doon nagamit ang sa it's responsibility of the PNP commander to maintain, keep and accountable police blotter. Responsibilidad ng sa PNP commander malaling
Wala kami, putol-putol yung signal.
putol-putol.
Hmm.
Ulit tayo.
Hindi, okay na yun, mate. Maintindihan naman ni ma'am yun eh.
At parang,
Maintindihan naman ni ma'am yun. May na talaga signal.
ituloy ko na, number 4.
May tuloy mo na.
By number 4, it is responsibility of the PNP unit commander to properly maintain, use, safekeep, and account the police blotter. Responsibilidad ng isang PNP o PNP unit commander na panatiliing maayos at maayos na gamitin ang at hindi masira yung police blotter. And number 5, police force shall continue to use the present police blotter provided the terms and rules be followed.
Additional guidelines and procedures. As mandated in Standard Operating Procedures, SOP number 2012-001 dated March 26, 201, PNP adopts a uniform and standard procedure on how to enter in the police blotter so that the service offered by the police or records complaints in the police blotter shall be done in the most efficient, fast and accurate means. The following guidelines and procedures shall be observed in entering complaints and recording data of the same in the police blotter. Sabi dito kung paano dapat nating ilalagay lahat ng data na ibinibigay ng complainant sa isang police blotter. A. Incident reporting and filling out of incident record form, IRF. The incident record form, an entry of record in the police blotter shall not be done directly to the police blotter book, and the facts information of a blotter entry shall at first be recorded in the incident record form or IRF Annex B once it is signed and acknowledged by the desk officer and the chief of police or his representative. The data that were provided by the complainant or client in the IRF shall be entered and recorded in the police blotter book. Hindi directly na nilalagay natin sa ang insidente sa isang police blotter. Bago natin ilagay sa police blotter, syempre kailangan ilagay muna sa incident record form. Then pag na-check na ng desk officer, pwede na itong i-record sa police blotter. Duty of QSL officer. As soon a client or complainant enters the police station and is ascertained that its purpose is to file a complaint or to request to record the data in the police blotter, the duty officer of the Quality Service Lane QSL must accord the client with the respect. Clients. Yan, duty of QSL officer. Any kind of complainant na pumasok sa stasyon, tanungin mo agad siya kung ano yung reason niya. Ba't nag-request siya for record at i-assist mo agad siya sa IRF o incident record. 4. Office space for clients na QSL duty officer shall at not all times guide and assist the client in filling out the form. In the event that the client is illiterate or incapacitated to fill out the IRF, the QSL duty officer shall do the same for him. The chief of police of the station shall make available space in the police station where this process is done in the privacy outside in the scrutiny of kibitsos. Hindi kasi lahat ng complainant naiintindihan yung fill-upan nila o may mga di marunong magbasa. Ngayon ang gagawin ni QSL duty officer, siya yung gagawa o siya yung magsusulat o fill up para dun sa client. Pero syempre lahat ng isusulat ng officer ay naayon lang sa lahat ng sasabihin ng complainant. For confidential reports, whenever the subject of complainant involves confidentiality, as in cases involving protection of women and children, the QSL duty officer shall escort the client to a female duty investigator of the Women and Children Protection Desk, WCPD, where the filling out the IRF shall be done. While the IRF should be filled out by the complainant, the female police officer of the WCPD may assist the complainant in doing so, with the latter providing the facts and details of the case. Halimbawa, ang complaint ng complainant ay confidentiality o isang lihim. Ang kaso na kinocomplain niya, ayun, women protection, women and children, WCPD. Direkta niyang Kailangan i-assess niya yung complainant sa female duty investigator ng Women Desk o WCPD, Women Children Protection Desk. At doon siya mag-fill up ng IRF. 5. Information on the reporting person. The first item to fill out in the IRF is the general information about the reporting person. It contains the name, address, occupation, and other analogous information about the reporting person, with whether he is the victim of a crime or not. It is important that this general information be taken. The object of this is to prevent attempt of a client to mislead the police to record an event or crime that did not occur, motivated by a client desire to later get an extract of the police blotter for purposes of an insurance claim. For example, to tarnish the personal record of another person by imputing the commission of a crime by such person. The inclusion of his home and work address and contact information will prevent this malpractice and is likewise necessary in the event that a formal inquiry or investigation is subsequently ordered by the Chief of Police. Yung ilalagay dun sa IRF, syempre yung kanyang buong pangalan, address, yung trabaho at lahat ng information about dun sa reporting person kahit hindi siya yung biktima. As long as nag-report siya, included yung information niya sa IRF. Importante kasi makuha natin yung general information ng taong nag-report. Data of suspect. The next item in the IRF is the data of the suspect. There are two boxes in the item which should be indicated with a tick mark before answering the data under suspect. The first is whether there is no suspect or no crime was committed. This is applicable for blotter entries, where a client wants to put an official record the loss of driver's license or company identification card. Sa IRF may dalawang box na nakatuon kung anong klaseng suspect pa o hindi. Example, baka nawalan lang ng ATM card. Hindi mo ngayon checkan yung suspect dun sa IRF. Proceed ka na agad sa victim kapag meron naman talagang suspect. Syempre, you need to check the box at tanungin kung anong klaseng tsura ng suspect, kung kilala ba o hindi. 7. Completeness and correctness of data. The data in all items on the IRF should be as specific and complete as possible. The information indicated in both fourth in this item will be a very vital tool of the investigator on case. IOC, which could mean the solution of the crime. The client and or the QSL duty officer is given the opportunity to indicate as completely as possible any information and distinguishing features of the suspect in the space provided thereon. Kailangan lahat ng nilagay mo sa IRF ng information kompleto at specific. Yeah. 8. Data of the victim. The third item on IRF is the general information about the victim. It contains the name, address, occupation. Ano to? Paano mo nilagay yung nag-report? Yun din yung pagkakalagay mo sa victim. Kailangan to para makilala ang buong pagkatao ng victim. And the narrative of the incident on the second page of the blotter form. The facts of incident should be narrated by the complainant. It contains a narrative of what happened, answering the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why, and H, how of an information report. Kailangan pasok pa rin dito yung WS tsaka yung H, 1H. The importance of the signature. It is a necessary and mandatory requirement that at the end of the narration of every incident, the duty officer who recorded the incident shall place his signature in the end of the complainant, certifying the correctness of the narration. Likewise, the last line of the proper should indicate that nothing follows. Kailangan may signature ang QSL officer at ang nag-report para patunay na totoo ang kanyang report. At nakalagay sa dulo, nothing follows para hindi na madagdagan yung pangyayari. 11. Incident record. Transaction receipt. After the form is authenticated, an incident report, transaction receipt cut from the lower end of IRF is given to the complainant who confirms that the reporting. Nandun sa IRF na kinakat, tapos bibigay mo yun sa taong nag-report. 12. Maintenance of official police blotter for purposes of standardization. should only maintain an official police blotter and official police blotter IRF. As such, it is discouraged. It is henceforth unauthorized that logbook, notebook, or any other materials this 13 turn over to police investigator. Thereafter, it is duty of the police officer who is in charge of the police blotter to lodge the complaint. The proper investigator who will handle the case. The investigator should interview the complainant on the nature of this complainant and ensure that all entries therein are complete to prevent duplication and relieve the complainant from repeating his narration. Tulungan ko yung sa duty officer na ibigay yung complaint dun sa police investigator at kailangan kompleto para maiwas yung pagdaragdag at pagbawas sa information. For the supporting documents, check the necessary documents in support of the complaint. If needed, if there are documents submitted, that same shall be attached and will form part of the IRF. Accuracy of report. Make sure that the all information gathered is truthful, example, and information. So, siguraduhin lahat ng informasyon na nalakap mo, katotohanan lamang na nakabase dun sa documentation ng complainant. Amendment to the report in the event that the complainant desires to amend or make supplemental of his complaint. The investigator shall inform the officer in charge of the blotter to make necessary corrections, stating that it amends or supplements the previous report and shall place the signature both the complainant and the officer in charge of the blotter. Basta kailangan pagtapos ng pirmahan, tapos ng may pirmahan o signature. Example, I stamp record form. B. Procedure for recording incident report on the police blotter. A. 1. Manual recording of the correct incident report from the IRF to the police blotter. The correct incident report recorded in the IRF after the transaction with the reporting person has concluded shall be then transcribed and entered into the police blotter by the desk officer of the police station for those police stations equipped with the correct incident reporting system, popularly known as the e-blotter. The designated crime register will likewise enter the record into the system. Pagkatapos mag-fill up ng IRF, na-transfer na sa police blotter. Na-transfer na, ilagay na to sa electric blotter, yung sa computer na. Importance of the police blotter. Blotter entry reports sa best permanent record of incidents, events, probably as a and so forth. There are many types of reports, each of which serves different function. The police blotter is used to keep people informed of activities within the police jurisdiction. It is also used to compile statistical information, identity problems in the community, or identity police training needs. These reports are needed to facilitate investigation, prepare court cases, or defend cases in court. Pwede ilagay sa police blotter? Basta kahit anong pwedeng ilagay sa police blotter, kahit hindi krimen, kahit nawawalang ID, ATM, o nahingi na kapitbahay, pwede. Ginagamit ito sa investigation at prepare court cases or defend cases in the court. Basic guidance narrative written in the IRF shall basically be the record that shall be transcribed in the police blotter. While this narrative form, it is prudent, however, to list down some necessary information in the police blotter, itemize or outline form. This shall answer the necessary requirements of such. The following question should be answered as a guide to writing the report. Who was involved? Write down the names of all those who were involved in the incident, victims, suspect, witnesses, and whosoever may be listed as present during the incident or may not be present but has knowledge about the incident. There is nothing to lose but all the gain if all these persons are listed. Ilagay doon yung mga pangalan na involved sa insidente, victim o suspect, witnesses na present doon sa insidente. When did it take place? Be precise as much as possible in indicating the time and date of the incident. Kailangan may exact date ng pangyayari ng insidente. Kahit hindi mo alam, wala mo tiyak ka sa oras na yun. Where did it take place? Describe in detail where the incident occurred. In the master's bedroom of the two-story brick house in 1231 Lewin Street. Bilis ano sa subdivision barangay. Kabangaman so. Sa police battery kahit shooting incident. Lang muna ilagay mo sa investigator. Sa kailangan exact detail din yun nangyari sa insidente. Exact din the detail. What happened police report something indicate the crime committed based on the revised penal code RPC the murder to through investigation. This is not necessary in the above example or report of a shooting incident. Maybe wishing it is job of the investigation. First battery kahit shooting incident lang muna ilagay mo. Kasi sa investigator na yung bahalang trumabaho kung ano ba talaga yung crime na nangyari. E. Why did it happen? The pitfall of coming to a conclusion at this early is always committed by the police responder. The way answer a question, among others, as the motive of the incident, it is necessary to list down in detail all that were alleged by the victims, suspects, and witness. Plus dito nakalagay yung motibo ng suspect at dahilan ng victim at witnesses. Penal clause. Any violation of this SOP shall be dealt administratively as may be warranted by evidence. All unit commanders shall be included in the investigation under the principle of the command responsibility. If evidence further warrants, criminal complaints shall be filed against those who may have committed act or commission contrary to revised penal code or any special penal statutes. Kung paano natin nagagawa yung press blatter, yung administratively as warranted evidence. Ito yung isa sa matibay na ebidensya para sa warranted evidence. Chapter 4.
Chapter 4, Administrative Issuances. Administrative issuances are orders or directives written by a person in authority to his subordinates. This provides objectives, programs, and fully prescribing methods and procedures that in turn affect the organization. Some of the most issuances are like memorandum circular, office order, special order, and standard operating procedure na i-discuss natin mamaya. Next. Memorandum. The National Headquarters of the Philippine National Police issued Letter Directive Number 950926 dated October 27, 1995 on the format and use of as memorandum and police radio message. The purpose of this directive is to prescribe the basic guidelines and standard regarding the preparation of written communication, particular memorandum and letters. This prescribe the formats of the PNP written communication to be consistent with current standard of accountability. So, may proper format tayo sa paggawa ng kapag tayo ay gumawa ng report in memorandum format para ma-apply natin yung proper standard sa paggawa ng proper letter. Memorandum is an inter-office dealing with official matters in the police organization. Its message is written in the fewest possible words. Pag gumawa ka ng memorandum, dapat fewest words lang. Hindi kailangang mahaba, basta naiintindihan o madaling maintindihan in the simple manner, mas maganda yon. A memorandum is for application requiring compliance or dissemination of information for the offices and members of the organization. Next. Parts of memorandum heading. This contains the date, subject, true channel, and addressee. Kaya tayo nakafocus sa memorandum kasi sa paggawa ng memorandum kasi ito yung madalas na ginagamit na format sa pag-create ng reports. Heads. Sa headings, nakapalog dito yung to, name of person who assigned the research project from your name, the date, name of clear and brief description of the subject matter of the memo. Next. Letterhead. Every police unit or offices and as its own letterhead where it is usually printed in the first page. Sa letterhead, ang makikita dito yung PNP logo at saka yung organization logo. Yung nakalagay yung Republic of the Philippines, Department of Interior and Local Government, National Police Commission, National Headquarters, Philippine National Police, Birds and Awards Committee. Nakalagay dyan yung next. Addressee. The words memorandum form is sent to a superior officers and memorandum to its subordinates. Memorandum for. Nakalagay sa memorandum for Provincial Director, Tuguegarao City Police Station. Yung for kung saan mo siya ibibigay, yung to kung kanino. Next. Attention line. This is mainly for faster dissemination. The memorandum may be addressed to a specific individual or head of unit or by the use of a specific symbol. Yung attention, dun mo siya yung kung kanino mo ibibigay yung letter na ginawa mo. Next. Subject. This is written to space below the sender and to space to the right colon. It should contain no more than 2 words. Sa subject, nakalagay dito yung kung ano yung gagawin mong report. Kunyari, yung spot, gagawin mong stabbing report or yung incident na nangyari. Next. Date. This is placed below the subject. Indicate when the memorandum is written. Sa date, ilalagay mo kung kailan mo ginawa yung memorandum sinulat mo. Next. Body. This is the message of the memorandum. It is double-spaced when the message is less than 9 lines. Sa body, dito nakalagay kung ano yung nilalaman ng memorandum mo. Kung ano yung message na nilalaman ng memorandum mo. Next. Complementary ending. This is the organization name found 5 space below the last paragraph of the body of the message. Sa huling ginawa mong, di ba, kunyari, sa progress report, pagbibilang ka doon ng 5 space pababa para doon may ilalagay yung kung sino yung sumulat ng memorandum, kung sino yung gumawa ng report. Next. Memorandum circulars. Also termed as MC. In the government offices, memorandum circulars have the subject that explain or classify rules and regulations for subordinates. circulars. Generally, these are issuance coming from the Department of Interior and Local Government, DILG, of the PNP. These are administrative instructions that are directive, advisory, and informative. The signatory is the department secretary, and it mostly deals with subject like delegation of authority and instruction or regulation of the implemented. Office circulars. These are administrative instructions requiring compliance from personnel of office dealing with the subject like delegation of authority, appointment, or assignment of persons. Next. Office orders. These are administrative instructions that are regulatory and mandatory. These orders is mainly for the regulation of administrative matters in the national headquarters, regional, provincial, and district offices. These are orders usually deals with subject like personnel conduct requiring compliance. Special orders. These are directives signed by the directional staff for the appointment, transfer, promotion, reduction, relief from duty, separation, and leave of abeyance of personnel. Standard, standard operating procedure, also known as SOP, is about instruction to be followed on routinary basis concerning regular procedure. The chief of director directs this. Ganito yung format kapag tayo ay gagawa ng memorandum letter. Una, yung letterhead, kung ano yung nakalagay yung Republic of the Philippines. Tapos 5 spaces below nakalagay yung memorandum, 2 spaces nakalagay yung 2, 1 tab, 2 tab, yung is 1 tab director ay yung sa attention kung saan mo ibibigay yung letter. Yung from, acting chief, kung sino yung gumawa, yung subject, kung spot report ba yung gagawin mo, or progress, date, kung kailan mo ginawa yung memorandum letter. 1 space, 1 tab, tapos sa 1 tab, ilalagay mo yung 1. Kung mapapansin nyo, line, pare-parehas sila ng line. Lalagay mo sa 1, reference. Kung, for example, yung reference mo, lalagay mo dun yung police blotter number 001 dated October 13, 2020. 3 spaces between the paragraph. Naka-indicate dito, sa number 2, naka-indicate din yung date, place, time of occurrences, o yung tinatawag na DTPO. Brief facts of the case, yung pinaka nilalaman ng sulat mo. Other facts, kung ano pa yung gusto mong ilagay sa nilalaman ng body of letters mo. request recommended action. Pwede ka mag-request ng mga autopsy sa mga crime scene laboratory. Progress report will follow. Kung ano yung susunod na report na gagawin mo, isusunod mo sa pinakababa. 5 spaces below, doon mo naman ilalagay yung originators, kung sino yung gumawa, doon naman ilalagay kung sino yung gumawa ng report with signature. Next. Ganito yung paggawa ng memorandum. And hindi ko mabasa. Next. Chapter 5. Classification of investigative report. These are the classification of investigation reports, namely the initial or advanced report, progress of follow-up report, and final report. Initial or advanced report. This is an advanced information on a few or fresh case assigned to an investigator. The data in this report is not yet complete, but it is written and immediately submitted after the preliminary investigation of the case. Sa advance report, ginagawa dito yung fresh na kaso pa lang, lagi mo yung data doon. Point to remember in writing the initial advance report. Paragraph number 1 is the introductory paragraph on an initial report. 2. The objectives of the introductory paragraph is to point out to the reader the statement of the objective of the report. After presenting the introductory paragraph, the report will proceed with paragraph number 2, narrating the facts gathered in the course of the ongoing investigation. Next. Ganito na rin yung paggawa. Kung yung sa chapter 4, kung hindi nyo napapansin, ganito rin yun. Yung sa letterhead, memorandum, yung spacing nila. Next. Progress report.
This chapter is about legal form. Next. Legal forms are prototypes of any documents or form used in illegal transaction or judicial proceeding. This contain important matter conveyed terminologies and presented in a suitable and systematic order or in accordance with the circumstance of any case. Affidavit, sale of reality, sale of personal property or mortgage, power of attorney, special contract, and agreement, gratuitous contract, and disposition, partnership, and corporation, and compliance in criminal case. Dito sa legal forms, pag sinabing legal forms, ito ito ay iba't ibang uri ng document na ginagamit for legal transaction or kadalasan ginagamit sa judicial proceeding. Ang laman nito ay iba't ibang impormasyon o kadalasang ginagamit rin sa mga kaso. Next. Legal forms related to law enforcement. Ito naman, itong number 1 is sworn statement. This is also termed a sworn declaration. It is a document containing fact related to our legal proceeding. Dito sa sworn statement, ito ay itong sworn statement is parang sinasabi dito na ito tinatawag na sinumpaang salaysay na kung saan nakasaad dito ay purong katotohanan lamang. Dito naman po sasabihin lahat ng mga ini-interview na lahat ng sinasabi niya ay puro katotohanan. The person who makes declaration affixes his or signature and separation endorsement paragraph at the end of the document with a statement that the declaration is made under oath. Police officers should comply Section 12, Article 3 of 1983 Constitution of the right to remain silent and right to have counsel. No torture, force or violence, intimidation or any means which influence a free will shall be used against him here or here. Dito naman po, sinasabi dito, ang pag-i-interview ay walang halong force o paggawa ng violence sa isang tao na isang ini-interview. Lahat ng sasabihin ng taong yun ay malaya siyang lahat ng sinasabi ng taong yun ay lahat ng yun ay katotohanan at sa kanya nang gagaling yun. Next. Affidavits. These are types of verified formal sworn statement of facts signed off by an affiant or author and witnessed by a notary public. An affidavit will be used as evidence in court proceedings. An affidavit is composed of commencement. This identifies the affiant, individual or averment,
These are separate claims that are numbered as mandate by law, statement of truth. This is a statement verifying that what is stated is true under oath, attestation, a clause certifying the oath and the date made by the affiant and signatures. This both the signatures of affiant and the notary public. Dito naman sa affidavits, are types of verified formal sworn statement of fact signed by affiant or dito, dapat may pirma ng isang abogado or witness by a notary public para maging legal siya. Pwede ring gamitin ng affidavit sa isang ebidensya na pipresenta sa korte. Next. Example of affidavit. Affidavits of compliance. Section 3 of Rules of 110 complain as a sworn written statement charging a person with offense subscribed by the offended party and any police officers or other public law officers charged with the enforcement of the law violence. It may be filed either before the prosecutor's officer court and certain case filing of complaint is necessary to conduct preliminary the offended party. This is the person against who property the crime was committed. Any peace officers, Philippine National Police, and other public officers charged with the enforcement of the law violated. This includes government service, authorized BIR agent, customs agent, and etc. Next. Affidavit of complaint contains the following: name of the accused, the signature, the signature of the offense by the statute, the act of omissions, complaint of us constituting the offense, the name of the general offended party, the approximate time of the commission of the offense, place where the offense was committed, Next is ito, affidavit of desistance. A compliant execute of an affidavit of desistance when he no longer wish to pursue a case against an accused of or defendant in a court case. This compliant states that he or she did really intended to institute the case and he or she are no longer interested in testifying or prosecuting. This is only a ground of for dismissing the case if only the prosecution no longer prove the guilt of the accused beyond reasonable doubt without testimony of the offended party. Dito naman sa affidavit of desistance, ito ay uri ng dokumento na you are wish na hindi ito ituloy pa yung kaso na sinumpa mo. Na halimbawa na lang na may isa kang nakaaway na gusto mong kasuhan pero nagbago yung isip mo na i-atras na lang o wag na lang kasuhan yung isang tao. Ito naman kadalasan nang nangyari ito ay kung nagkaroon ng kasunduan sa dalawang partido. Kaya halimbawa na lang na pag-aregluhan sa halimbawa na lang na yun, nagkabanggaan sa isang kalsada. Ayun naman, pwede rin, ayun ang tinatawag na affidavit of desistance na nakipag kasunduan ka sa isa mong nakasalamuha na halimbawa ng banggaan. Siyempre magkakaso yung isa, yung isa naman gusto makipagkasundo at gusto mo ring at yun ginawa mo ring di mo na itutuloy yung kaso na ibibigay mo sa kanya. Next, affidavit of arrest. Affidavit of arrest. An affidavit of arrest is a statement given under oath and penalty under perjury. This states about fact and circumstance about the arrest. The information which leads to the arrest and the observation before and after the arrest is filed out by the arresting officers. Dito naman sa affidavit of arrest. Affidavit of arrest ay karaniwang pinupunan ng naaresto na opisyal at sinasaad din dito sinasaad din ng mga katotohanan na pangyayari na nakapalibot sa isang pag-aaresto. Next. Affidavit of witness. Affidavit of witness is a legal and binding document of written testimony of a witness as a way for evidence to be presented to the court. It is usually filled out by a lawyer and then filled as a part of the case. The affidavits to be in paragraph form. In each paragraph covers one specific topic, full name of the person making the statement, as does the name of the who affirm the statement. This kind of affidavit can be used to record the testimony of expert witness in certain case, truthful and fact, not personal feeling or opinion. Dito naman sa affidavit of witness, ikaw ay tanyan. Ikaw ay, di ba, halimbawa, ako'y isang witness. Dapat nailagay doon lahat o lahat ng lahat ng ito na nilalagay dun sa document, mga na nakikita mo pangyayari sa isang lahat ng sinasabi ko lamang. Next. San Pedro.
Number 2, affidavit. The inquest proceeds small b considering document upon the respect by the inquest officer from the law enforcement authorized of the complainant reference documents which should includes A. The affidavit of arrest. B. Affidavit of report. C. The statement of complaining and witness. D. Support evidence guarded by police. Next. Ang sagot doon ay the complainant of crime case. It is important those who will be warning to police report will be familiar with the proposed complainants in the criminal case, its format of the standard, heading the caption of case. Dito po yung standard po ng case kung kunyari sa krimen or kung saan pong mga bagay na kunyari nakapatay ka, doon po papasok yung mga pagiging papasok dun yung mga, kunyari magbibigay ka ng mga iba't ibang uri ng case. And then, dun na papasok yung mga parang iba't ibang pag-iimbestiga. Tapos, the familiarization of this will be help him the reports and the court proceeding. This is understanding heeding the caption are used the in super court and super court of plus the municipal court. Dito na po para pong darating na sa para mag-aano po kayo kunyari nasa tapos na kayo ng unang hearing. Yung ko-complainant nyo po yung pangalawang hearing na parang tataas na po yung parang final hearing, yung ganun, yung mga pangalawang hearing, hanggang sa hindi niya po matinan kasi po meron na po tayong municipal court. The sample forms of communication includes are violation of municipal order, forces, abrogation of arson, damage of property, thoughts ragar, import, homicide, and murder. To pre the simple including side. Dito po papasok kung may kaso ka na murder, may kaso ka ng homicide, parang dito ka na po i-abogates na abogado mo, ididepensa kung ikaw talaga yung nakapatay, ikaw talaga yung nakasubaybay po. Next. One example are standing heading Republic Act. Example po ito. In the court. Kunyari po dito ay tapos sa may balis po, lalagay niyo po example po na natin niyo po 0001123. Lalagay niyo din po yung pinaka-oras po. Dito po sa before report of offense, lalagay nyo pa rin sa RG number yung kunyari rin po ng 0001, tapos the people of the Philippines, lalagay nyo po yung nag-a-appeal po. Kunyari po, nag-a-appeal po si Igay. Example lang po. Nag-a-appeal po siya ng may reklamo po siya. Siya po yung, o kaya siya yung nakakita po. Next. In the municipal courts. Dito po sa Republic of the Philippines in Municipal Court of, kunyari po, nangyari po sa Marilao, Bulacan. Lalagay niyo po yung court of, kunyari sa Mandaluyong. Tapos sa may province po, lalagay niyo po yung police station of, halimbawa po ng Laguna Police Station. Ayun po, yung mga ganun po. Next. two sample forms of complainants in the criminal case. Yung dito po ilalagay nyo sa there are signant, kunyari po si, sableng po si Igay, si Roman Igay sa use of the violation of ordinance number, lalagay nyo po yung pinaka parang number. Kunyari, number act, yung example po ng crime. Sa murder po, lalagay niyo po yung number act na po. Sa series of blank naman po, ilalagay niyo po yung ano, lalagay niyo po yung number blatter, and then sa municipal, lalagay niyo po yung lugar, kunyari po, Santa Mesa Street, yung mga ganun po. And the about of the Kunyari po, June 13, 1998, day of ulitin ko po, sa street municipal naman po yung, kunyari nga yun, yung example ko na Barangay Saksama, Makayadag Swerte Street, Mandaluyong City, yung mga ganun po. The ordinance municipal which authorize only of the storage of gas of not more 10 counts of fire. Municipal of, lalagay niyo po yung pinaka address po nung pangyayari. Then, perma po nung pulis na nag-imbestiga, tsaka yung witness po na nakakita. Next. Dito din po parang ilalagay nyo rin din po yung mga ano nauna. Yung mga sinabi ko po na kunyari, yung sa may the underside, yung lalagay nyo po yung nangyari. Tapos, nakikita nyo rin po yung mga form of crimes about the punishment sa may article 342. Ilalagay nyo doon po yung date, time, tsaka yung ano po, araw po. Tapos kung sakali pong ano, ilalagay nyo po sa may school factors of ride motorcycle will be Contrant Nilaw. Parang accident po na nyari, nabangga po or sinaksak, yung mga ganun na riding in tandem po. Tapos lalagay nyo po yung ano, pretended party, yung parang may next pa pong ano, kaso. Sa information naman po, parang ganun din po, ilalagay nyo rin po yung mga pangyayari, then ilalagay nyo rin po yung mga pangalan ng mga nakasaksi, mga ano, country, tas yung mga lalagay niyo yung lugar, tas yung nangyari po sa unang ano, tas yung parang last nalala po yung pangalawang ano po. Yung pangalawang paghaharap kung ibibigay niya na po yung tunay na statement. Tas po, tsaka napipirmahan po ng witness. Next. Dito naman sa information, parang ganun po rin yung mga parang nandito na nalalaman nila yung ano nangyari. Kunyari, napatay na, lalagay nyo pa rin yung pangalan ng suspect. Tapos lalagay nyo rin po yung about, tapos of the 20, length 20 around of 7 p.m. Ilalagay nyo po yung kunyari, ano, date, June 29, at 8 o'clock, around of, municipal of, lalagay nyo po yung kunyari, San Jose. Sa San Jose po, province of will be adjustment the court. Sa court po, di ba yung sa may court po, yung parang sa may success po nila na dito po sila nagmi-meeting, dito po sila nag-ano. Para din po nung pangalawa rin, yung pangalawa pong sinabi ko. Tapos, iakit niya na po ng bagong statement, pipirmahan po ng ano, provincial fiscal, tas mga witness para sa mga susunod pang paghaharap po nila. Next. Dito naman po yung parang ano, sa may 3, sample format and sworn statement. Yung parang kukuha po ng statement yung ano po, yung witness na kunyari, ako si Igay Santa Maria, yung mga ganun. Pilipino, 20 anyos, taong gulang, walang asawa, walang anak. Naniniraan sa ganito, naniniraan siya sa Bustos. Then, pagkatapos nun, ilalagay mo noong 20 nung Disyembre, may isang nangyari ilalagay nyo po yung parang may nangyaring saksakan na taga ganito, ilalagay nyo taga Bustos, 3 emergency na kunyari gano'n na pwede ng dead of arrival na natagpuan natagpuan niya sa gilid ng kalsada, natagpuan niya sa kalsada ng Bustos Street, Matibay, yung mga ganun. And then nagpapakilala sa aking kakayahan na yung parang manunumpa na po siya na nakita niya po yung mangyayari, di sasalaysay niya po yung sasabihin niya po yung katotohanan na wala man lang halong pagkasisinungaling. Tapos ituturo niya po yung ako ay buong nagtitiwala at ay nag-a-apply na sa isang taong natural na bilang isang kunyari kriminal, nakita niya talaga yung pagpatay, nakita niya rin po yung Then dito naman po Halaga ba yan? Parang ilalagay niya po yung tapos nangyari, nakita niya yung